Well, I've always wondered when I'll get married and whom I'll be married to. And I'm 27 years old now, and I'm married with my best friends.
Well, Xandria and I have known each other for about 3 years before we started going out. But we were going out with different people at the
Yeah,
time.
but it's always known that I was special.
That she is. She has a very attractive personality, even as a friend. And that's why I think people connect to her on a certain level, because they can relate to her as a writer and as a TV host.
I think it's really important to have respect for your partner, because if you don't, then you won't listen or trust his opinion. Yuri is really perceptive, and I'm really lucky that we get to work together. I'll do the content and then he'll create the music. He's got his company, the Factory Music Studio, and they've won several awards composing for films such as Gang, The Adventure, and the crazy theme song Upin and Ipin was composed by Yuri Wong.
Well, Xandria is really hard to surprise actually, because she always knows what's going on, so it's going to be really difficult, I knew.
And he actually went to my parents and asked for my hand in marriage before that. Isn't that sweet?
I knew I had to enlist the help of a mom who's a producer of a show to do something really special. So I enlisted the help to actually propose to her during one of her shoots in Lake Xandria.
Wow!
Baby.
Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh my god, are you serious? I had no idea that Yuri was going to propose or that he was even thinking about marriage. So it was a huge surprise.
Just want to tell you how wonderful you are to me and for me. Will you marry me?
Yes!
Well, during the proposal, I was quite nervous, but I knew she was going to say yes.
Luckily, I said yes right away with no hesitation whatsoever. So here we are. We want to buy a new house together, and we want to do it up and hopefully move in before our wedding in November. So it's going to be an interesting challenge, so wish us luck. Yeah.
So the first thing we're going to do is check out potential houses.
We're toying with the idea of buying a bungalow house and then converting the lower level into a production studio and then living upstairs.
So my friend Josh, who's in property development, knows of this development called Sri Pilmore in Hara Damansara, and is bringing us there for a look.
So this is our project, Sri Pilmore. We have bungalow and semi-D.
It's huge.
Okay.
What's the total size of this project?
28 acre.
28 acres.
For bungalow is 22 acre.
Okay, and total number of units?
For bungalow is 74 unit. For semi-D is 34.
So about 100 something in 28 acres.
Yes.
Very low density.
Low density.
Wow, it's gorgeous. So all this comes with the house?
Yes, the buildings, the kitchen cabinet, appliances.
How about the
aircon.
lights, huh?
No, you're not coming.
Oh, you asked like you're going to buy like that,
I like the lights.
So this is the dining hall.
Wow. And it faces the backyard. Is this the backyard?
Yes, this is the backyard.
Wow, it's beautiful.
The landscaping is maintained by us.
Yeah, this one is really cool.
It is.
Yeah, there's a camera there, huh?
You can do video calls. And I think it links directly to the gun house, so in
think
case of
it does,
emergency,
yeah.
you can just call them. Sri Pilmore is really huge, but at the same time, security is really awesome. In the house, there's a panic button, and that links you directly to the guard house. So in case of emergency, you can just press the button and help will be on the way. Wow!
This is
oh
a
my
good
God,
selling
this
point.
is awesome!
Very nice. Oh, it's like a treadmill, but you're swimming.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's really, really nice. And then the view is gorgeous as well.
Yep.
Yes. And you have a bar.
Bar.
The top floor is awesome. There's like a swimming pool, and there's a bar, and there's even a little area where you can play pool.
Yeah, I mean, there's even a music room there, and it's great for entertaining. You can bring your friends, just chill out there. I think it's a great selling point for the house.
Yeah, the music room is a great selling point for sure.
Even though you have swimming pool inside the house,
Yeah.
you have another big one.
Very
And
nice.
what are the security features you have?
Okay, we have CCTV, we have centralized guard house, and we have power fencing, electric fencing.
All
Power
around.
fencing.
Power fencing, 12,000 volt, 1.2 second pulse.
Wow, so if someone tries to climb in, they'll get electrocuted, is it?
It's not lethal. It's not lethal.
Just get unconscious.
Yes.
Wow.
Unconscious for a while.
Okay, okay. What I love about the place is that it's in a city, but it's surrounded by greenery. The common area is fantastic. There's a pool, you can chill out, and it's also within the gated community, so you feel safe.
Yeah, it's an area where you can be very relaxed in, not worry about intruders or anything like that. And there's even conference rooms and chill out rooms there. So it's really
And don't
good for
forget
most
the electric fences.
yeah, roast any intruders. It's just Zen and I checking out this house. It's a bit smaller than the last one we've seen, and it's unfurnished.
Bukit Jelutong is where my parents live. It's spacious, it's surrounded by greenery, and it's like the suburbs in Melbourne. I really like it, but Yuri's not so keen. The kitchen is quite narrow, so quite sempit. Well, not that I cook that much, but the kitchen is kind of the heart of the home. Maybe for our first home, we don't really need such a huge place. Although converting part of a bungalow into a studio does still appeal to us.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you all check out bungalow houses.
Well, you see, Auntie, we had this idea, where we could work and live at the same place, where our studio and our production company can actually be in the place where we work.
Your idea is no good.
Why, huh?
Because you cannot stay in the same place and work in the same place, You need a lot of discipline.
No, because you see, if we were thinking okay, the only way we can afford a bungalow place is that we turn it into an office as well. So we could turn the downstairs into a production studio, and then upstairs is where we live. Then we get to have the best of both worlds.
It's just an idea we're playing around.
Yeah.
No, idea, change your idea.
No, but then, darling, tell them about the nice houses you saw.
Yeah, we saw, one really nice place in Pillmore, and also one in
KLG, near KLGCC.
Just an
Okay, why
interesting
don't
idea.
you leave aside the bungalow houses? Why don't you listen to us and maybe get a reasonable house and a workplace, different place? So we work on that.
Yeah, we did have a look at one house in Bukit Jelutong as well.
Good start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's close to you.
Yeah, I'm glad you listened to our advice about that and check out the
tried
houses
looking
here.
at different things, just playing around with different ideas.
But it's a bit far for Yuri because his studio is in town. So for him to commute back and forth, I think maybe it's a bit of a hassle.
The daily thing, Yeah, just a lot of driving, and I'm okay with driving, but then, sometimes you get stuck after a day's work, you're tired, and then you get stuck in traffic or it takes a while, and you just, I don't know if I'm gonna get used to it.
But I think that is just one of the little inconvenience. But think of all the other conveniences.
Yeah.
You stay near us. You can come back for home cooked meal sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Then maybe you
and-
can look after your house once a while if you're away.
yeah,
bring
water
food.
your plants.
I'm liking this conversation already. What my mom says is true, A lot of people think that, my mom wants me to live close to her, but that's not the case. I think my parents encouraging us to stay close by is more for our benefit than for their benefit, because when we have kids, hopefully not in just another 2 years' time, we're both working, we can just, they can help us babysit, so it's good.
One thing at a time, one step at a time,
Yeah.
Get a house first, get married first, then think about it later.
Not ready for babysitting yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay? Agreed?
Yep.
Okay, come, cheers.
There are lots of pros and cons to staying anywhere, and Xandria and the parents brought up a lot of pros about living in Bukit Jelutong. So, we'll see. We'll work something out.
Soon.
Does Yuri feel pressured? Where will Xandria and Yuri begin their married life together? Tune in next week as they make a decision on their choice of property, only on Going Home with Xandria and Yuri.